Today I'm going to be watching this video and it's called What Swedes Think About America, USA. And yeah, I wonder if people in Sweden, if your opinion has changed since Donald Trump went into power. I see a lot of people in different countries changing their opinion of not just the American government, but just America as a country. People don't want to visit there anymore. Things like that, but yeah, I don't know, maybe your opinion hasn't changed. Tell me what you think of America. Interested to see what Swedish people have got to say in this video. Let's check out.
I like guns, so that's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there.
Well, I didn't like Trump at all.
For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live.
They're
probably they're not basically. Have a lot of drugs and use. I don't know,
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's walk around. In today's video, we will be knowing that what us Swedes think about America and about their culture. So, as we have seen so many other insights about different countries, that what do Swedish people think about them, and let us see that what do they have to say about America in this video. So stay tuned and keep watching with the full video.
I'm not a fan of the US at all. I don't really care for what they do. They got pretty terrible politics, terrible economic for the people. Yeah, not my favorite country in the world. Great movies, that's probably the best thing about it.
yeah, they're kind of.
Is it? So that again, America does have culture when it comes to music and movies and things like that. They get exported, and a lot of people in other countries really like it. But yeah, the political situation really puts a lot of people off. Is it just Trump, or is it just how extreme both the left and the right are there? How they're always going back and forth. None of them can be wrong. They're always hating each other. Is it just how extreme the politics are, or is it just the right you dislike, or maybe just even the left? What's your opinion on the politics there?
Yeah, they're kind of, oh my god, I'm gonna sound so weird, but I think they're kind of eccentric in their state of mind. Think about yourself first, and it's more, it doesn't you think about volunteering and stuff like that. They have that, but it's more you think it in your own way. You want to be more, yeah, it's good for college application or stuff like that, but you don't do it for yourself. You have a lot of drugs and use. I don't know, they smoke a lot of weed, but I don't know if that's true though. People do it in Sweden. It's more silent down.
Yeah, is that a thing? So with regards to drugs, do people take drugs in Sweden? Is it a problem? Is it just something that people don't really do so much? I don't really know anything about that. In the UK, a lot of people do a lot. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe not as bad as America. I'm not too sure. Could be as bad, but just different drugs. What about in Sweden? Is there any sort of culture of that there?
A lot of colleges, good colleges. I know many Swedes that want to move to US and UK too. Just because of education.
The US, well, they put a lot of money on the military.
They're dumb, basically. I think they're kind of dumb. They think they're so good at everything, and they are so proud of their country. Everybody walks at home. People have the American flag and everything. In Sweden, if somebody would have the Swedish flag and sing the Swedish anthem all the time, that's just weird. But in the US, it's normal.
Also, I never get why they walk around with shoes inside. I will never get it.
No.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Obviously, I see in the UK, for instance, there's a big issue about flags, and the right wing want to put flags up because of the immigration issues and things like that, as a sort of show of being proud to be British and things like that. So even the flag of a country can be politicised, which is quite sad in a way. I live in Asia, and they don't have any problems putting their flag everywhere, and they're very proud. If anybody does anything negative to their flag, they take it very offensively, and it's very bad. But do you think there's a difference between being proud of your flag? Do you think it's Yeah, what do you think about flying your flag of your country? You think it just shouldn't be done? You think it's okay? Do you think it should be just done in certain places? Like for me, I actually don't really have a problem. I'm not really too bothered. If people want to do it, they can do it. If they're proud of their country, be proud of your country, it's fine, like for me.
First thing that comes to mind is I think they're a bit more patriotic. Not all of them. Some are probably less patriotic than Swedes, but that's the first thing I can think of. And, yeah, a bit more focused on their own country than the rest of the world.
Okay, and in the USA, America, something that I've been thinking about a lot is their history lessons. They learn a lot about American history and stuff, but not much about other countries. And when I hear people ask American people what country this is and stuff, and they never get it right, and I'm like in shock because I feel like that's something they should learn in school. They never do. Yeah.
And the US is hard to say something short about, but it has its issues clearly. But at the end of the day, it's the land of dreams. Actually, I don't know a lot about US because I never visited there and I don't have any friends from there. But I do think it's a bit like split somehow. It's very, I don't know. You can always hear news that are like bad or a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't really know a lot, so yeah.
Okay.
But I know people have very different opinions in US.
I have a lot to say about America.
Yeah.
But it's complicated because I'm like half American. The Netherlands, we know a lot about America. We see the politics, we see the movies, we see the a lot of it. Also, my country itself is westernized, so it's like we're American. We know more about America than some Americans themselves. I find American culture overwhelming. It's taking over everything. It's corrupting a lot of culture, a lot of traditions. Like if you want to go and eat some street food from the Netherlands itself, you cannot find it. The only thing you find is American. It's Burger King, it's McDonald's, it's Starbucks. There's no local eating places anymore. At least not fast food.
Yeah, it's quite interesting like that. It's such a big export from America, like fast food. And it's actually something like quite negative for the world, like with regards to health. Of course, like that, maybe when you eat fast food, it can be like initially tasty, you get that like whatever it is, you get the enjoyment from it. But at the end of the day, most of it's just not good at all. Like I feel like they should focus more on exporting food like their southern barbecue and things like that, all the nice meat and things like that. That is like actually good hearty food. Fast food feel for me is like not the best, honestly.
In the US, I like the US. It's a very big country with different places, but I've been to Los Angeles and I like it there, and a lot of skateboarding there as well, which is really fun.
I like the United States. Like they have amazing literature, which is kind of funny because their educational systems are not the best, so it's kind of weird.
I was born in Canada, so I'm Swedish and Canadian. So I can say that the United States, well, we burned down the White House in 1812. That's it.
I'm not a huge fan of the US, just their political climate is, not that great, and I don't like any part of their politics or like their political system in general. For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live, at least compared to what it's like living here. Yeah, and especially with things like healthcare and stuff, and just general safety, I would not want to live in the US.
America, I've never been. I like guns, so that's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there, and the cars too. You can drive around. That's all I know.
Well, I didn't like Trump
Guns
at
and
all.
cars.
I don't know how they could vote for him. I think they thought that Hillary Clinton would be the president. And so many didn't go out and vote because they, no, Trump, that's not gonna happen. It happened. And it went like shit because of that. Joe Biden, much better. More support for all countries than Trump shutting down everything. Biden is more for support and understanding with other countries. What more can I say about USA? Well, I don't think they have a good school because I've seen some programs and they don't know where their own capital is lying in their country. That is, I think they need better school. I think when they come to college and over there, then it's much better.
Yeah, that's one thing I see. I've seen a few people mention that, like, they're very lacking when it comes to geography, and that does, like, you see all the memes, the videos and things like that, but it's like, I know people from America who are intelligent and, like, would know all these things, like, no problem, whether it's history, geography and all these different subjects. So it's like, definitely became a bit of a meme that Americans, and, like, I'm not saying, like, every American's very intelligent. Of course, like any other country, there's a lot of people who are not so intelligent as well, lack knowledge and lack education. Like, I'm from Scotland. I know a lot of people who are pretty stupid, not very smart at all. That's just life, man. That's not everybody in every country is intelligent, but yeah, it's interesting to see, like, people got very varied opinions. I think a lot of it is skewed by politics, unfortunately, for America. Because for me, like, someone who, when I look at American politics from the outside, I don't think any side is good, whether it's the right or the left. When the left were in power, they were still bombing the Middle East and, like, killing hundreds of thousands of people. Like, every side, no matter who's in power, caused so much problems with our foreign policy, and, like, neither side in America is good. That's why I think one of the girls I previously said she doesn't really like any part of the American political system. I kind of agree with that. But I wouldn't let it skew my opinion of the country as a whole. Like, but yeah,
they learn much more good things there. But it's a big country, the biggest economy in the world. And I like that they also support Ukraine very much. That I like very much about Biden.
I like the weather in the US, but I think it's weird that you can't drink until you're 21. You should be able to go out and have drinks before that. You know?
Yeah. US is a very big country, Louis, and it's very nice and good food.
US is a very big country and have a lot of problems. They shoot people, and the law about the weapon is not so good. So I think it's not good.
That was all from today's video, and we
yeah, interesting. You can tell me what you think about that. Tell me if you agree with what the people are saying. I mean, it's a whole range of opinions, so you're probably not going to agree with some, but probably agree with others. Yeah, you can tell me what you think, your own opinion of America, what you think the good parts of it are, the bad parts. Yeah, you can let me know in the comments. Thanks.